Hello everyone, good day, and I hope you're having a wonderful time today, whatever it may be, or you're just surviving the day and you just decided to watch a video of mine. I'm hoping that you are having a great day. Now, I wanted to talk to you about the drama that's being happening on YouTube, about the different types of channels that are fearing that their entirety is going to be just completely shut down, and all of their channels are going to be completely taken away. Now, the reason why people are so up in arms about this is because when you age restrict content, it is unable to be monetized whatsoever. So if you use any sort of foul language, such as you know examples entirely, and I'm not afraid to say them, I just don't feel the necessity to say fuck, shit, damn, hell, and whatever else within this video. It'll come up as I say it just because it's how I speak anyway. Moving on from that, a lot of content creators are just really upset that their content is being forcibly age restricted, which by technicality that's fair according to YouTube's terms of service. However, what is to be age restricted and what isn't is very vague, and YouTube is just not doing anything to tell us what entirely is going on. And some channels are getting, if not 1-200 of their videos completely demonetized, and a few YouTube channels are going to have to completely shut down, at least they feel, because of this new program that they're inciting, where they're like, okay, sure, let's just go ahead and demonetize the videos that are violating terms of service, and we just run an algorithm program and make sure that it doesn't violate any of these terms, violate any of these things that we say are going to be bad for YouTube, and just go from there. Now, YouTube as a whole has had several different kinds of content being advertised on it, and we have completely unrestricted vocals in videos from Vivo that aren't being demonetized. We have unrestricted videos for various types of huge personalities that are very offensive as far as content's concerned, and as well as what is actually being said within the video itself. The context of the video being about rape allegations, or the video being about various types of other content, while we are demonetizing other kinds of content creators that have similar styles of videos. And I find it absolutely crazy YouTube is taking down these channels and forcing them to go into age restriction when the age for monetization has to be for all ages, which I don't necessarily understand that, since that there are advertisements on reality TV shows that are for 18 plus viewing. There are shows that are definitely crazy on television that have multiple advertisements on them, that are funded through advertisement and ran through these specific major companies that air these shows because it's what people want to see. So why would YouTube want to take away the freedom of creativity from the content creators that want to create content in a specific light of what people are interested in? That doesn't necessarily make any sense to me whatsoever. And I personally feel that YouTube would lose a lot of motivation of the powerhouses of content creators that we currently have if we restrict the way that they are allowed to express themselves, with the fear of being demonetized on YouTube. My idea of what's actually going on is they are fearful of content that is being created and made for all ages is being shown to the public, and kids are able to see things about rape allegations. Kids are able to look up content about specific things, even though that wouldn't necessarily be content that you'd want to have shown for a kid. They're still able to find it, or they're still able to view it through various types of platforms because it is not age restricted. And the only way to actually age restrict it is to manually enable age restriction on all of your videos. And when you do that, the question mark on the little tab says that if you monetize this video, you will no longer be able to monetize this video if you enable age restriction, which is a huge red flag to a lot of the more offensive content creators that make content, or even the people that just say the occasional F-bomb or the occasional ass or fuck this bitch or so on and so forth. It's really stressful for a lot of content creators to have this sort of standard to create content and completely change their personality, even though they've built an entire community based on the current personality that they have. So it's like you have to completely change who you are as a person in order to make the website happy, so that you don't lose your job. For some of us, you don't lose everything you have, like your entire YouTube channel, the ability to upload videos anymore. Things like that are just absolutely crazy, and it puts a lot of stress and pressure on these content creators that are making great videos and interesting videos, but in fear of having their entire platform just stripped away from them and what they know of it, it's just terrifying. And for me personally, I know that I use very aggressive language from time to time, and I know that I say some pretty colorful words when it comes to making specific content for video gaming, when it comes to making specific content for Overwatch or League of Legends, and talk about the stories that I've been through with my potato animations, and talk about things that are going on in my life, the life stories. There's just a lot of different things that happen on the channel, especially my really offensive videos that are probably some of my most popular videos, such as the toxic things that people say videos, which I do plan on making another one. However, content like that would be stripped from YouTube. However, for me, I haven't had that content actually stripped from my channel as far as being monetized. And what I personally feel is happening is YouTube wants to put a huge damper on the amount of offensive content that's readily available for anybody to have access to immediately. And the reason why they would want to do that is because, you know, let's say a kid just logs on and one of the recommended videos is literally, you know, the example of Basherverse raped little kids from Keemstar as an example of something that would be a video that would pop up for someone's possibility box. It's just things like that that are very scary to have to deal with and scary to even think about as a possibility for anyone's YouTube channel. And it just, the complete strip of creativity, being able to be yourself on YouTube, just takes away what feels the essence of YouTube itself. However, do I feel like this is going to completely destroy YouTube as a whole? Absolutely not. I still think that if content creators are serious about what they want to do and love what they do, then they can find a way to continue to be who they are without dropping as many F-bombs, without using rape in the tags or the description, without using specific things. They can work around to still be who they are and who they want to be until YouTube just forcibly takes down everybody who says fuck in their video. And if it ever got to that point, then so be it. I don't think anybody would ever want to make videos on this website anymore. It would turn into just toy unboxings and people looking at video games and super serious kid-friendly content, where we would want a serious we want actual champion spotlights from Magikarp Use Fly. We want the animations from Candy Money, just using examples of friends of mine that I've worked with over the years, and just really appreciate the different kinds of content that's created, but it's not necessarily kid-friendly content. So are we going to completely strip them of their platform? Are we going to tell them that they cannot create videos anymore of that nature? Are we going to tell them that they are not allowed to use YouTube as a platform to become successful? Are we going to tell them that this isn't what you can do anymore? You can't be that. You have to completely change who you are for us and the sake of what we want. And I don't feel like that's fair at all. But I want to hear y'all's opinion about this. I want to know what you guys have to say, what you guys feel about the current state of YouTube, and what you guys think about what we could do better on YouTube to maybe, you know, avoid this problem. What would you do if you're in this kind of situation? I personally feel that when it comes down to it, YouTube should be a platform where people can express themselves in any way they want to, and if people are signed up through YouTube Kids, it should be the other way around. When you go on YouTube, you should be old enough to view the content on YouTube, and if you're not, then you should have some kind of system, which I'm pretty sure YouTube could have some kind of system that will limit the access for children that are not old enough to per se watch a specific kind of content. I feel like that's totally fair. I feel like the YouTube Kids thing is totally fair. I feel like YouTube gaming, there are some offensive video games, there are some offensive things, but if people are looking up Call of Duty anyway, a mature audience game, I don't think that it is necessarily bad for the subject matter of the video to be any different if it can be any more or less offensive, because then you would have to also hide the viewing. Like, let's say if somebody were to play Doom, let's use a major example. If you guys here likes to play Doom a lot, and let's just say that, oh, he can't play Doom anymore because it's considered a violent video game. That's just like saying any violent video game like Modern Warfare or Gears of War, Call of Duty, Squad, anything that has killing in it, you just have to age restrict it. You can't show that kind of content anymore. It wouldn't be fair to just be like, oh, he said fuck in his video, and then leave the video where they drop the F-bomb every 2 seconds and have it in subtitles clear as day. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't feel like it should be a thing where you idolize one, but you kind of rule out the other. It's kind of like a double standard of some sort that I think is very strange. Anyway, guys, again, that's my opinion on the YouTube drama that's been happening now. That's my opinion on what everybody's been saying about what's going on and who's crazy at the moment, and how all of this stuff is going to completely destroy YouTube. At the end of the day, I don't think it's going to destroy YouTube. I'm still going to create content. If they ban my entire channel or demonetize all my videos, whatever, if it happens, okay, sure, I'm not worried about it. But anyway, guys, tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.